Yeah, it's your boy Girl here back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys. Man, today we're revisiting the king that used to run through Legends the first year, Purple BROLY. Now this is the Zenkai 7. I kind of want to revisit him because I finally got him to Zenkai 7 and everything, and since the Blue Boys is running rampant, why not revisit the person that fought against the Blue Boys in the DBS movie BROLY. So yeah, one thing about this BROLY, he can transform, he can go type neutral 4 times, and the way you want to play with this BROLY is kind of like, you kind of want to play like reckless, because every time he gets hit, he gets damage inflicted buff. So you kind of, yes, it is good for you to vanish and everything, but there's times where you kind of want to use his blast armor and take damage for him to hit harder, right? So his ult card, when he transforms, has a way of using has a feint. He blue card, he can destroy cards, and he has blast armor, all that stuff. So I just really wanted to check him out and everything because yeah, I got him Zenkai 7. So we're gonna be rocking him on this movie team, this purple yellow. We have Goku, Vegeta, the person that he fought, and then we have Otherworld Goku because he's a yellow unit and he also has death buffs, and for Rising Rush purposes we can just sack him off. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So first match, we are facing up against a like, I guess it's like a really strong Saiyans team, I guess. So right here we're facing up, I guess you could say, a Sagas from the movies team. So starting off, Gogeta. This guy plays very interesting. This guy plays super, just like a completely different play style than a regular person, which definitely catches me off guard. You guys can tell from the beginning of the matches, I just really just don't know how to really catch on to it, so I'm just really understanding what he's doing. But right now he's starting off great. Half health on my Otherworld Goku and all that stuff. So he goes in with a blast mid-range, and I just go in with the strike. Like I said, you kind of want to take damage with BROLY and not really be too afraid of taking damage, but you don't want to get too much damage, because the only way for him to heal is off his main ability. So right now I'm just not trying to take too much damage. So I dodge here. He goes with a mid-range strike once again, and Broly's gonna do some decent blast damage right there. Look at that blast damage, and the longer you stay in, he can get double card draw speed, but it takes 12 timer counts for that to happen. So if you stay with him long, he can get the card draw speed and everything. And I switch to Goku, Vegeta, and Rising Rush him, and he doesn't switch. He does not switch. He doesn't throw in BROLY, the green BROLY, which I was surprised that you didn't do that. And I don't know if this is a bot or not. Wait, it actually might be a bot, huh? Let me actually check. Let me actually check. Is this actually a bot? Let me see. So, I mean, I just feel like it's just a weird play style, bro. I just don't know. Is it a bot? Let me know in the comments if it's a bot, because I was recording this and I didn't think it was a bot. But the fact that he rise and rush right there, there's no way a bot would do that. There's no way a bot would just rise and rush right after he does that. There's no way a bot would do that. So he does give me some bot vibes, but I'm not really trying to call him bot. But it just, the more I'm watching this gameplay, the more I'm like, is it actually a bot? But I don't think so. So right here, I just popped the O card, and I like the O card animation. I just like it. He just grabs him, just throws him, and then does the little mouth beam, bro. It's just insane, bro. I just like BROLY's aura. Like in this DBS BROLY, like the green aura is just so tough. So right here, I dodge again, and I really feel like this is a bot now. No, I actually feel like a bot. I think I fought a bot. Did I actually fight a bot? Yeah. Did I fight a bot? No way I fought. I think this was a bot. Yo, I think the first match is actually a bot. Oh yeah, I think that's a bot. Oh, I'm super sorry. Nah, this is definitely a bot. This gotta be a bot. Oh man, I feel so bad for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I really feel so bad. But I think that was a bot, bro. I think the first match was a bot. I actually feel sorry, because I didn't think it was a bot. I think it was a bot. I'm sorry, guys. But let's hop into the second. Let's hop into the second match. Second match, we're facing up against a mono purple, and this guy is definitely not a bot because it's super laggy. And I think I'm facing someone that's in the Asian service because just his name and everything. So I really feel like the connection is very low. But right here, he starts with Drip Goku, which is interesting that out of all the units, he starts with Drip Goku. Usually use Drip Goku so he can tank with his cover change, and he's the tankiest out of them all. But this game is super long because it's how laggy it is, and it's hard for me to do the inputs that I want to do because I don't know if I'm going to drop combo or anything. So I'm taking this damage with BROLY for a little bit because, like I said, depending on the amount of damage BROLY takes, he comes back and he hits harder. So I wanted to let him take a few damage so he gets some damage afflicted buffs. And right here, I just go to the Otherworld Goku, and I just, like I said, I'm just trying to get that first. I'm just trying to get my first combo going in, but he's like every time he knows that I'm about to tackle, he always goes in with a blast card, which is he just catching me on right now. So right here, I'm just not trying to get rushed or PV'd. So I dodge it again, and I was able to attack because he already used his vanish. So I just popped the main with the Goku so I can get damage afflicted up and key and all that stuff. So I go here with the strike, and I'm thinking about popping the blue card with him because he does steal key when you pop the blue card with him. So I switched to BROLY, and I just transform, right? Just trying to see what he's trying to do. I thought he was gonna go with a long range blast so I could just go in with my strike card with blast armor, but I failed wrong right there, and he goes to Goku Vegeta, which is kind of bad, right? Because my yellow is pretty much the person that tanks against all these purples, but since he goes to the Vegeta side, he's gonna do extra damage to the yellow. So right here, I'm kind of switching into Goku Vegeta because they can tank these hits and they can heal back. So whenever he rides or rushes, I can just throw in this Otherworld Goku. So right here, I dodge here and then I attack. And right here, I thought he was gonna rise and rush, but he just sat there and just did the damage, which I was actually surprised that he didn't rush. He must have not had his rise and rush. But I switch here to Otherworld Goku because he switches to Goku side. So I'm just eating this damage. I'm wanting him to rise and rush this Goku. That's what I'm wanting him to do. But I feel like he's definitely playing this smart and not rise and rushing him because he knows the death buffs that I get from this Otherworld Goku. So like I said, I'm definitely sorry that this game is very laggy, but it's a good match. That's the reason why I wanted to keep it. So right here, I need my last rush. So I go in with that blast so I can get my last rush. So whenever I get the chance to, rush him, I'm going to rush. So right here, I wanted to rise and rush that Goku Vegeta when I swap into BROLY and do the full range rise and rush, but it just didn't work in time. But it didn't work, but I was able to get the strike cover change. So I get to try one last time, and I go in, straight again because he knows that he probably thought I was gonna switch my timing up, and I'm attacking. He already wasted his 2 cover chains, so he goes to Drip Goku, and I know that I need to rush right now because after this combo, he's gonna pop his main ability and take my Dragon Ball. I just know it, so that's why I have to rise and rush. I don't want to rush Drip Goku. I wanted to rush Goku Vegeta because the game would just be a lot easier, but I know that he's gonna pop his main ability with Drip Goku if I don't rush him in that next combo. So we do kill Drip Goku, so we do actually kill him. He doesn't actually guess our rush, which is very good. And now we gotta lock in against Goku Vegeta and Super Vegito, 2 units that can definitely make great combat, especially Super Vegito when he pops his main ability and gets the double card draw speed, and then Goku Vegeta just heals and heals and heals and do all the crazy stuff, madness that they've been doing. So right here, I messed up with BROLY. I'm letting this Otherworld Goku take the damage because he's a yellow and he can tank this. So I'm glad that he switched to the Goku side and was able to survive this. And right now, I'm just trying to get one combo. I just need to land a combo right here. So I'm just playing patient, right? And he pops 2 greens, which is interesting. So I'm charging, and I was able to get the PV. So then I go with the strike card just to do as much as possible. And then I switched over so I can heal and just blast cancel him, right? So I go here and I'm sidestepping, and then I just pop the blue card, cause I get my Vanish back, and then he goes fall for it, and I switch to BROLY because, like I said, it is BROLY showcase, and I want to show the damage that he can do. I go with the blast, expecting Super Vegito to come in, so that's what I did, and I was able to lose that other strike card and then pop the ultimate card on Super Vegito and get that damage going, right? So Super Vegito can still heal. He still has all that stuff. So I know that. I'm just hoping that I could get the feint right here, but sadly I couldn't get the feint, and he attacks. And I pop the green card just to see what he's doing, and I'm trying to go for the PV right here, which I do. I go with the strike because he has a strike cover change with the Goku. I mean with the Vegeta side of Goku Vegeta, and then I just go in with the blast. It's a 3v1, so we're looking good. So yeah, I just switch out because, like I said, whenever he rises and rushes, I can just throw in that Otherworld Goku. Right here, I'm just trying to catch him, and he doesn't rush right here. I'm surprised that he is not rushing my Goku Vegeta. Like, you just got my Vanish out. Rush him. Like, why you're... I guess he just plays with no rush, which I'm surprised, but you gotta rush, bro. Like, don't, bro. You can't be coming into PvP playing like this. You gotta like use your rush as much as possible. But I mean, I respect him for that, but I personally think he's wrong. So right here, he rushes right here, which is I was surprised. Out of all the times you could have rushed Goku Vegeta, you rushed Broly on a full range Rising Rush when you just vanished me and I have no vanish with Goku Vegeta. So that's why I was surprised why he didn't rush Goku Vegeta, but you waited for a long range Rising Rush against the Broly. You didn't rush the Goku Vegeta. You rushed the Broly, bro. It definitely baffled me, not gonna lie. So right here, the problem with Goku Vegeta is, although you land combos, just don't let them land a combo next because they can just start healing. So I have to make sure I do as much damage as possible so I can get them to the green health, into that orange health, and then make sure I land the next combo so I can win the match. I get my Vanish back with Goku because Goku is it's just like the fact that they gave him that. Like, they literally gave him his Vanish back every time he just activates a blue card. It's dumb. So I go with the Blast because I want him to use his Vanish, right? And like I said, it's still laggy, and I just dodged because I have a feeling that he didn't have his Vanish back, but he did. But he waits too long to go with the Blast card, and Broly has Blast Armor, and then he's going to get extra damage for that, and then we're able to finish the game with Broly. So, long match, just because it's super laggy and everything, and Broly did his thing though. Broly did his thing. He's definitely not the best. I really feel like they hold him off his two unique abilities. I feel like they didn't really do much on his two unique abilities that he gained, honestly, because they was too scared of making him OP. But next match, we're facing up against a Android team with Ultra Gogeta. So I dropped combo right there because I thought he was gonna come in with Ultra Gogeta with the what's the thing, but he didn't switch. So I'm just staying in with Goku, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stay with Vegeta's side because he does not have a green unit. So that means once I go to Vegeta, I can counter Android 17 and do my thing. So I go to Broly because, like I said, I don't want the Goku to take over, Goku Vegeta to take over the thing, because this is all about Broly, right? So I popped the blue card right here. And I was expecting him to go with a full range blast attack, but he didn't, so he was able to dodge. So right here I'm just trying to PV, but he taps me out, so I'm perfectly fine with that. So I tapped out as well, and he gets me with the PV, so just in case he rides a rush, I'm perfectly fine. So I switch out to Broly, get a little bit of some damage, inflict the buffs going right there for I think 15 to 20 timer counts, and he goes to 17, and 17 doing some really good damage. I didn't think he was gonna do this much damage with his blue card, right? Like, look at this blue card, like, very impressive 17. I think it was pretty solid. I thought it was gonna get me to half, but it didn't. But right here, I'm just not trying to get PV, so I attack immediately because I want to Rise Rush this Ultra Gogeta if I could win this clash. But I can't really just rush him because one, Android 21 has 5 timer counts, and then if you rush, then he can minus 5 timer counts again. So then that means you'll be basically available for any rush if for the first 3 times he switches out. So I was like, honestly, let me just use my Rise Rush, because if I do get guessed, I can farm for my second one, and if I just kill somebody, it doesn't really matter who I kill because I feel confident against anyone I'm facing. Now I do want to rush Ultra Gogeta, but I don't want to hold on to my rush. I just want to use my rush as quickly as possible because he has no endurance. So he does survive it though, because Android 21 is tanky. Was a really good play by him, but he sold right there by popping the main ability, because he could have probably rushed me right there. But I transform with Broly. I see him going with a blast armor. Broly's doing his thing. He's type neutral. Remember, he can go type neutral 4 times if you play his cards right? So he is type neutral against Android 17. Decent blast damage, nothing crazy. I was actually expecting him to do a little bit more right there, but I can't really complain. So right here, Otherworld Goku is taking all the damage, but I switched to Goku Vegeta because, like I said, if I miss that cover change and he Rise and Rush, I could just throw in Otherworld Goku right back into the Rise and Rush. So this is when things get tricky, is when he locked me in with Ultra Gogeta, but I just immediately went with the strike because I had a feeling that I just had to do something right, so just to kill off the time, and it worked out in my favor. So I go to Broly, go with the blast, like I said, it's Broly's time. And I guess with Broly, bro, it just takes too long for him. It just takes too long for him to ramp up. Like, if you really want him to be dangerous, you gotta play reckless, right? You want him to play reckless and take damage so he can get those damn deflected buffs. And then you want him to stay in for like 12 timer counts just to get double card draw speed. If you're able to play that, if you're able to play perfect with this Broly, he can be so annoying to deal with, right? But Like it's difficult, right? I'm not really the biggest fan of units that takes hit and comes back and hit harder, because the only way for Broly to heal is off his main ability, I believe. I think that's the only way for him to heal. So the way that he plays is just doesn't make sense. But right there, what he tried to do, he tried to pop the green card at 17, and he tried to increase my sub count by 2 in Rise and Rush, so then I couldn't bring in the Otherworld Goku. But then the Otherworld Goku came back in time anyways, even though he popped the green card, which was actually a pretty smart play right there, but it just didn't work out for him, sadly. And I was still able to throw out my Otherworld Goku and, you know, let him take the rush. But we finished it off with Broly right here with the blue card. He gets the forfeit. And like I said, Broly, he's cool, but he's definitely not the best purple movies. Like, you have Revival Gohan, you have Goku Vegeta, Saiyans, Super Saiyans. Super Vegito took his spot as well, so he's kind of there for bench. But last match, we are facing up against a future team. Is like future God Key team, right? You know, so he doesn't bring future Sword of Hope Trunks, which is interesting. But right here, I'm not really too. I mean, the biggest thing I'm worried about is keeping my rotation with the Goku Black and Future Han with my Goku Vegeta, right? If I want to get him out of rotation, right? So whenever he's with Future Han, I'm with Vegeta, and whenever he's with Goku Black, I'm with Goku. So I can always be in type advantage with Goku. So I attack immediately, and just like I said, just getting my damage. And it's so easy for Goku Vegeta just to take over a showcase. Like, look at this. Like, I didn't even switch out with them, and they're just surviving, bro. They're just surviving. So I switch here, and I always keep telling myself, like, bro, it's not Goku Vegeta showcase, it's Broly showcase, right? So I'm chilling here, and I wait for him to do that, and I pop the blue card because I thought I could like one card him right there, so I could just get rid of the endurance, which would have been perfect for Broly, but it's perfectly fine. So I go to Otherworld Goku and just attack immediately, but he caught me in time, so I don't mind it. And I think I let Otherworld Goku take a little bit of some damage before I switch out to Broly, because like I said, Broly can heal, and he's type null against yellow, right, for like 4 times if he played the cards right. And like I said, if he rise and rushes, I can just throw in Otherworld Goku because he reduces his timer count by 10. If he dies, damage inflict the buffs and key recovery and healing, which I'll take. So I didn't guess him. Now it's a 2v3, right? And the thing with this team, right, like I said, Broly can nullify against yellow for like 3 times, 3 to 2 times left. And then Goku Vegeta can go to the Vegeta side and deal with Future Han. So even though we have 2 purples, they still have somewhat of a neutral or an advantage against Future Han, which is actually pretty interesting right there. So I'm not really too worried about Future Han. I really kind of want to deal with this Zamasu or Goku Vegeta, because I feel like those are gonna be the 2 most annoying units, because they're both tanky, and then they have ways of healing the team, right? So he cast me here with Goku Vegeta, and if he pops the blue card, I'll take it, because like I said, I still haven't popped my main with Broly, so I can still heal this off, right? And he goes here, and I go with a strike, which was a bad play on my part. I should have went with a tackle, but I thought he was going with a full range strike, so I could just clash in the middle. And he cast me there with a side step. And like I said, we're still type neutral, so Broly should have died, but he's not, because he's type neutral. And I made my Broly pretty tanky, you feel me? So we survived this barely. We barely survived this with Broly. So right here, I kind of have to play with Goku Vegeta for a very long time until like get myself in a good combo to bring in Broly. Because like I said, Broly has no way of healing now, because I don't think his main ability heals after his second transformation, his second main ability, right? So I kind of have to stay in with Goku Vegeta throughout the whole, you know, match, kind of, until I can until there's a great time for me to bring in Broly. So right here, he's attacking me, and luckily I have full health, and he already used his rush, so he's not gonna get his second rush. That's the thing that I'm scared the most, is does he have a second rush? Because I can't bring in Broly, he has no cover change, so I kind of have to eat this damage with Goku Vegeta. And like I said, I just gotta land the next combo so I can heal all this damage that he dealt back. So I go in with the blast, and I go with another blast right here, and I just gotta get this next combo, right? He dodges right here, and I switch to Broly, and I pop the main, and I go with the blast right here, and I dodge it immediately because I knew he would go for the tap. And I pop the ult card, and the ult card thanks Future Gohan. This was literally the best scenario for this Broly right here. His ult card came in clutch. I was able to get my Vanish back. I was able to get all my cards back. And right here, I go with the strike card because he has Goku Vegeta, so he has the strike cover chain, so I want to use as much strike cards as possible. He doesn't go to Goku Vegeta right there. He doesn't take the chance, and I was able to kill him right there. And then I was able to go with a blast immediately because I know that he wants to tap me. I know he wants to tap me and kill me, so I went with another attack immediately, and I was able to lose the blast and rise vs Goku, Black and Zamasu right there. And Broly literally with a sliver of HP killed 2 of his units because of a little bit of some luck, and then Broly just doing his thing. So Broly definitely helped out in this match. So right here I switch out because I could still use Broly. I could still use the little sliver of his health and get his Vanish out. So right here I'm just hoping that he does not one combo Goku Vegeta, because if he one combos Goku Vegeta, then I lose, because Broly just can't do enough damage. And like I said, he just switches out and then he can just heal all that damage back. So right here I'm just chilling, and I can tell that he's overcharging, so he doesn't have enough ki or anything. So I switch out, and I gotta stay with Goku Vegeta because, like I said, every time they use a card, they're healing, bro. Shout out to Prof with the meme. But yeah, you guys see there, I'm healing every time I use a card, and then I just switch out and pop the blue card, and then once I pop this, I just made ability, and look, I'm healing again. I'm just healing, right? So we got him down low, and I just popped the green card right there to see what he's doing. I thought I had the blue card right there, but I already used it. So then I attack, and then I finished off with Broly. Broly did okay. I really don't. He just not just. He can be ran, but he's just not viable in any of the teams that he wants to be. The better purples. But it was a fun showcase, and hopefully you guys enjoy me revisiting this Broly. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been with Gruff, man, and I'm out. Peace.